Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm going to do this card reading for you today because I am being guided to, and I hope it brings you the answers that you need. And thank you for watching. So, you're going to have to make a decision quite soon, and it will impact you in a good way when you make this decision. You need to follow the intuition that you've been feeling, the gut feeling that we have been talking about. I say we, this is your spirit guides talking through me. You need to add up the costs and work out if it is realistic that you do this. And if it is not, then accept that it's not meant to be and maybe you weren't meant to go in this direction. It's time to wear the clothes that you want to wear. Stop being afraid of who you are and go onwards with your journey. It's a time to make new friends and make new opportunities for yourself. They're saying to you, in the barren of the land, there is always life. Even if you think it looks as bleak and grim as possible, there is always something living and creating in the midst of that. The clouds are not always clear, and yet you always will have the answers that you need. You don't need to have everything on your plate to go forwards. And I'm being told that you wish it was different, you wish things were different, you're kind of in a place of going, if only I had more XYZ. And it needs to be said that it's tough, but you've got to make it as you are. And it's not meant to be honoured by another person at the moment. And they're talking about your light path. I am feeling that you really want to do more joining the dots, more joining forces, and they just need you to know that it's not meant to be right now, and it's more of a, okay, continue with your own journey for a bit. Animals are going to help you to heal. Don't be afraid to stroke the dog and allow yourself to have fun. It's time to move into the moment. It's got to be said that they're saying you've done enough with the anxiety and stress. You've worried about everything possible, and it's time to go, okay, I'm going to just focus on what I'm here to do, which may be working, it may be feeling a way through life, it may be analysing a different situation to make a new outcome in a new direction. There's many ways that you could be using your mind in a good way, and they want you to do that. It's just a time to be honest with yourself. If it's tough, allow yourself to know that it's just a tough time, but you're in a better place than you were last year, and the year before, and the year before that. They're saying to me that people around you are going to have issues and you're going to want to solve them for them, but it is not your responsibility. And they're just saying it's really time to work on yourself. The card that they keep really sort of talking from is this, the Ace of Swords. This card is they're saying, your mind is king. It's mind over matter. If you get into a mindset of, I can't do this is tough, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, you're just making life so much harder than it needs to be. And they're saying we don't want you to think like that. They're saying it's time to rest when it's time to rest. If you have life in your body, you're meant to be moving, you're meant to be enjoying your life and going forwards. They're saying to you that the 40s are easier than the 30s. They're saying you just need to analyse. There's lots of quite big kind of emotions here. And I feel that you're really thinking things through, and they want you to, instead of looking at things in the future and thinking, oh my gosh, they more want you to look behind and see how far you've come with exactly what you have. You may be looking into the future thinking, I need this, I need that. You know, maybe your mind says, I'm getting older and I need more around me, I need this. But the truth is that we adapt. We adapt to situations, we adapt to lifestyle, we adapt to people. If you want to have a more fulfilling life, then, you know, it's not always the best thing to have an easy life. Because it can make you complacent, it can make you ungrateful, and it can make you, yeah, just think that it should always be like that, which will we come back to the fact that we are, you know, animalistic. We have needs, we have strengths, we have weaknesses. Nothing is certain apart from the fact that nothing is certain. And we need to be more okay with that in general. And you need to know that you can adapt very well, and you have done this all throughout your life. But recently, you've been wanting to have a break and stop. And they are saying you have to do more reflecting. And in this reflection, it's not to get downhearted on things, it's to kind of tick things off your list. It's like I see you either writing out everything that you've achieved in the past year and just giving love to yourself. Maybe you want to then create something based on that and then put it in your home. Something to give yourself feedback for how well you've done. The angels are saying that you've done amazing things, things that you haven't really realized that you've done. You need to see it from the bird's eye view. You've helped a lot of people. You're not aware of how many people you are helping and you have helped. And I need you to know that it's just about perspective. If you can move more into that kind of higher self perspective about where you're at, you're going to feel a lot of freedom and a lot of safety. It does need to be said that you're not meant to work so much, and they are very grateful for what you're doing. You're talking to a lot of people, you're helping a lot of people, but they're also saying you've got to relax, and you need no noise sometimes. And the noise is communication channels, talking. You need to have stillness, like not stillness silent like the beach, the waves. You know, maybe they're talking around you, but it's not talking to you, so that you can just be at peace for a moment and feel content at not being in a conversation. Okay, they're saying that it's going to balance out when you do that. And the interesting part is you've just got the Tower card, the Moon, and your final card is Nine of Cups. So this is extremely powerful. And they are showing me that you have quite a big shift to go through. And it's to do with letting go of an aspect of your life, and it's to do with not listening to yourself. This is what you have to let go of. You've got in a habit of not listening to yourself, and it's kind of led to a certain life way of being, and you need to let it go. They are saying we need you to listen to us. Just to talk about this pattern, you have the Nine of Wands, the Hermit, and the Moon. All of your concerns and kind of worries are being reflected at you, because they can all be solved by listening to your intuition, listening to your gut feelings, and starting to just each day listen. They're not saying that everything is going to get healed right now, but they're saying if you listen to them, they give you information that will best serve you. So it's like if you listen to them, you'll get 10 times more healing in that day than if you didn't listen to them, because they are your guides, they are your ancestors, and they have your highest intentions at their highest intentions with. And they're saying anything is possible with them. And at the same time, if you are feeling to do something and it's not right, they will tell you. You just have to listen. But to listen, you have to have peace and quiet. And then I'll go back to, this is why they're asking you to have time to yourself where there's no communication channels going on, so that you can have that real stillness and kind of reset your emotional energy. The last message is the angels are going to give you what you want. You just have to listen. And they thank you for the work that you do every day. It's a great honour for them to move with you through life, and they are showing you dancing and just being creative. They're saying you're meant to be yourself, and if people don't accept who you are, it's really okay. There's absolutely no pressure for them to be involved in your life any more than they are. And equally, if they don't want to be in your life, they can just take a further step back and focus their gaze another direction. And they're saying to you, the time scale is everything is going to happen at the right time. They're saying 8 is important for you. If that's what you want to know, 8. And that you have to trust the path. If you don't trust the path, every step you take, you will live in fear. But if you can get to a place where you see the light in every moment, as in even in the most hard times, the next second you can see that you can get out of it, things are going to get better, even if you have to make a big shift. Your angels are asking you to ask them for help, and they will help you. They don't want you to feel on your own. They're saying just have faith, they will come when you need them, when you ask. Just like that, that is your reading. So thank you so much, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day and look forward to seeing you and connecting with you again soon.